everyone, welcome to Wicked West Books. My name is Meg West, and today I am going to be talking about how well I did on the Bookie trials. For anyone who doesn't know, the Bookie trials is a readathon that goes on in different ways. This time was my very first time participating in the Bookie trials, and it was just a weekend wherein an elf was kidnapped, and went missing, and we had to find the elf and bring the elf back. So in the Bookie trials, you are put into 4 different categories. You can either be a bard, a mage, an outlaw, or a scribe. I took the test and I was a scribe, and I'm not mad at that at all. So as part of the Bookie Trials Royal Weekend, there was a series of 8 badges that you could possibly win. 4 badges were for everyone to work towards, and 4 badges depended exactly on which group you were put into. And this is going to be my very, very first time doing this, so let's hope that editing Meg can figure this out. So right now I'm going to be going through on my phone, and hopefully you're seeing that on this side of the screen here, and I am going to be answering the questions and figuring out all of the badges that I got from the books that I read and the activities that I participated in over the last 48 hours. I read all the way until midnight last night because that was the only way to finish my final book, and I think I earned all the badges, so let's find out right now. So begin. That is my handle on Twitter, in case anyone hasn't gone to my Twitter yet, and it's always linked below. So Oathmaker is share your TBR. I posted a picture to my Instagram of the books that I was going to read, which was Inkheart, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, and a book called Cocaine Blues, which is the first book in the Miss Fisher novels. So I did get that badge. Power Surge, complete a 2-hour sprint. I did do that. I believe it was the jousting one, and I did the Discord version, so I got that badge. The tournament ready for me was the Masquerade Ball. It was the very final tournament ready event you can go to, and I think the opening ceremony counted for that as well. I was at both of them, so I got that badge. Tome Champion, complete a book. I successfully completed 3 books in a 48-hour period, and yes, one of them was a children's book and one of them was a 6-hour audio book, but the other one was Inkheart, and that book is not small. So I definitely got the Tome Champion badge as well. Which is thy team? I am Team Scribe. So Uncommon Paper was to read an underrated book. For this book challenge, I chose Cocaine Blues by, I think it's Carrie Greenwood. This is the first book in the Miss Franny Fisher murder mysteries, which is a kind of 1920s mystery type book series, obviously, that takes place in Australia. This was my very first time reading any of the books from this series. My mother says that they get better as you go along, so I will probably continue, because while this one wasn't bad, it was not the best mystery book that I have ever read. So is book 1 underrated? I don't know. Is the show underrated? Definitely, 100%. If you haven't seen Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, I highly recommend the entire show. It is absolutely fantastic. And even if I don't have that same feeling about book 1, it was still a really good book, and to see the differences from the first book and even just the first episode of the show was very interesting to me. So that was the book that I read for an underrated book. A full recipe, bake something. Technically, I did do a mug cake where you have a cake powder that you put into a mug, add water, and then you microwave it. Wasn't amazing, but I also posted a picture over on my Twitter of a piece of birthday cake on frozen plates with lots of scrolls and one of the books for this around, and that is really what I'm counting for. It is the birthday cake for my niece's birthday. Next one is bookbinding. Found a It says found a book within a book, which I think just means find or read a book with a major part being the book, which if you haven't read Inkheart, that is exactly what Inkheart is. It is major book within a book, because one of the main characters can read characters out of books into real life, and Inkheart has the book Inkheart in it. So that's a yes on bookbinding. And then the final badge, which means that I did get all 8, is Sensational Scriptures, Calligraphy Found on the Cover. And for that, I already briefly showed you The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie McKay. And this is an absolutely adorable kind of children's book that is illustrated, and there's just kind of a hopeful little encouraging saying on each of the panels of the book. It was really cute, and the sketchy kind of art throughout the entire thing is one of my favorite kinds of arts to look at. So I got that badge as well. How many books did you read? We just went through that. I read 3 books. How many pages did you read overall? Okay. I wrote it down in the other room. I have to go get that. So for this, Inkheart was 563 pages long. If I remember correctly, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse was 128 pages long, and the third book that I read, Cocaine Blues, was 185 pages long. If I added that all up together, that is 876 pages read in a slightly less than 48-hour period. 7-6. Did you have a 5-star read? If yes, what was it? It was not Cocaine Blues. Cocaine Blues had a 4-star rating for me. I did hear, like I said, that they get better as you go along, so hopefully there's a 5-star in there, but it was not Cocaine Blues. I think second time reading Inkheart, technically. The last time was 15 years ago, before the third book in the series was actually released, because I was really into that series back then. I think I would give Inkheart 5 stars again. I think it deserves 5 stars again. But also, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse was absolutely adorable. So I am going to put both. There we go. Will you take part in the Bookie trials in July? Yes. Yes, I most definitely am going to take part in the Bookie trials in July. July should be a month-long readathon, so I should get to spread out my reading a little bit more, which will be nice. But I had an absolute blast with this whole set, and the Masquerade Ball was so much fun, which was your favorite tournament to take part in? Was the Masquerade. Although, I'm gonna see if there's will there be another Masquerade though? I don't know. If there's another Masquerade, I need to buy a new mask, because the one that I have fit me at the time, but the mask itself doesn't quite fit me anymore, like as a person, so I would want to find another mask for that. But how do you spell Masquerade? So, the Masquerade. Do you have any comments for improvements for ideas for July? Do you have any comments for improvement for ideas for July? Any positive energies you'd like to share? I think this video is it, which is not something that she is really going to be able to see with the data that she's putting together here. So I'm just going to comment that I had so much fun. It says, bravo, my love. Thank you for all your efforts and participation on the Royal Weekender. Your queen looks forward to our grand quest in July of 2020. And so do I. So do I, my queen. And a couple other things that was not put into that questionnaire. I did find my demon, my animal companion for this world of BookTube readathon, and his name is Petrie. He is a crow. My husband and I have kind of, sort of, not quite serious yet, been looking at crow as a pet because they are so super intelligent and they like shiny things and just learning all of the cool, like, actual facts about crows is amazing, and my husband suggested the name Petrie, which is the little pterodactyl from The Land Before Time. Another part of the Bookie trials that I participated in was the scavenger hunt. So we have, of course, the prompts on one side and the picture on the other, and I found basically all of the stuff with things that I own. Two of them are, of course, ebooks, because I couldn't find them in my physical books, but I did succeed. So those were the other two parts of the Bookie trials that wasn't quite put into that collection of info that I wanted you guys to have. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are interested in joining the Bookie trials in July, check out Rachel Marie's book journey on YouTube. She is the queen of the Bookie trial realm, and she will undoubtedly be releasing a new video when it is time for the July readathon that I will 100% be participating in and representing scribes once more. Because, I mean, what else would I be doing with all of these scrolls? So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I post videos every Wednesday. Have a wicked day.